Hello everyone. Today we will see a server program to authenticate the login page. That means like you have to create a login page and you have to check for the username and the password. And if it is valid, you have to just display a message like login successful. And if it is not, if you are not passing a valid credentials, you have to display it a proper message like invalid username or the password like that. Okay, so I'll open a NetBeans IDE. Okay, so I'll go here to create a new project and just select Java Web and click on Web Application and click on Next and give a project name. Say I'll give as in login and I'll go for Next and select the server as Glassfish Server 4.1 and click on Next. And I'm not selecting any framework and click on finish. Okay, so now I created the project called login and I'll create a servlet within this. How to create? Just select the project, right click and go to click new and a servlet. And the name of the servlet, I'll give once again the login and click over next and enable this add information to deployment descriptor, click over finish. Okay, so for the time being I close all the no, open files. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I have this login.java and also in the source packages you will get login.java. In the web pages you will get the HTML page called index.html and within this you will get a web.xml. So these are the three files already created. Okay, what I do is I'll just create the login page. I'll open index.html and for the time being I'll change the title, say login page and I'll come to the body section and I'll create a login. So I'll start with the form tag. Say name is equal to F1 and the method I'll use as an get method and action I'll give the file name of Java file and that is login. Okay. No need of putting a .java, just the uh, project name is file name is enough. Okay. So, and I want to create a two fields like one text box and a password field. Say enter the username and I'll input a text box input type which is equal to text and name which is equal to I'll give as an uname. I'll put a BR tag next line. Say enter the password. Okay. I'll input uh, password control name, which is equal to I'll give as an PISS. And close this, I'll put a break and a submit button. Input type, which is equal to submit. Name also I'll give as an submit value, which is equal to say login I'll give. Okay. So this is my HTML page. Okay, just remember the method I'm used. The method is get method and action that is a login page. That is the Java file name you have to mention. Then the text, the control names I'm used, uname and a password. Okay. So now I'll come back to the login.java. So initial comments I'll delete and this all the things I'll once again, delete. This is a basic skeleton. And after this, I'll delete everything till here. Delete. Then click on the plus sign. So once again, I'll delete till here. Overwrite. So I want to generate only this method. and remaining also I'll delete till here. Okay. So now I'm done with my basic skeleton. Class is login, extend to HTTP servlet, and doGet method. And here I'll delete this much. So this is my basic skeleton. Okay. I'll write the code. Initially, you should define the set response content. So what I do is response dot set content type. Here I'll mention like text slash HTML, and I want to create a print writer object. Say print writer PW is equal to response dot get writer. Okay. Now what I want to get these two in HTML page. I'm created the two controls like username and the password, and by the name attribute you can access in the Java um, page. So what I'm doing is I'll define two variables, say uname, string uname, and passwd password uname, which is equal to say request dot. You have a method called get parameter and the parameter name, that is uname. Similarly, I want to get the password passwd, which is equal to request dot get parameter, and here this is pass. So this is the name I'm used there in the HTML. Once I got this, I want to compare with the actual username and the password. How to compare is if uname dot equals say SDM and password dot equals say SDM at 1234. Okay, so just I want to display a message. So what I pw dot print. What I do is like I'll use S2 tag. Sorry, I'll use an S2 tag and login successful. Like that, I'll display. Okay. Else what I want to do is I want to print a message like pw.print. Uh, Once again, I'll use an S2 tag and invalid username or password, and I'll close an S2 tag here. Then also I'll print a one more just to go back to the index.html page. So what I do is I'll create an anchor tag a href, which is equal to index.html. I will navigate to index.html. Then I'll give us a try again. Try again. Okay, then I close an anchor tag. Right. So that's it about uh, the checking for the valid username and the password. And already I designed the HTML page and web.xml, no need of putting anything. Keep as it is. I'll go to run this program. Just go to run and run project. Okay, so it shows the my HTML page, username and the password. So I'll give a username, for example, Satish, and a password. Password I'll give and click on login. It shows like invalid username and the password. Click on once again come back to if I'm giving SDM and SDM at 1234 the password will get login successful. Okay, this is how we can create a simple server program to authenticate the valid username and the password. Okay, so thank you for watching the video.